Hi everyone, this is a technical analysis on gold. Let's start with a fundamental overview first. Gold continues to trade in a tight range ahead of Powell's speech and the NFP report in September. The market participants continue to look for strong reasons to trade or breakout on either side. Right now, there's still uncertainty around the interest rates outlook, as a hot NFP in September could flip expectations pretty quickly. Last week, the market got some support from the US CPI as the data came mostly in line with expectations. In the following days, though, we got some hawkish data with the US PPI beating expectations by a big margin, the US jobless claims improving further, and the inflation expectations in the University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Survey surprising to the upside. That saw traders trimming their aggressive rate cuts expectations, and we got back to price 53 bps of easing by year end compared to 64 after the US CPI release. The focus has now switched to Fetcher Powell's speech at the Jackson Hole Symposium on Friday. Traders will be eager to see if he changes his stance as well. Most likely, though, he won't pre-commit to anything and just reiterate that they will decide based on the totality of the data. In the bigger picture, gold should remain in an uptrend as real yields will likely continue to fall amid Fed easing, but hawkish repricing and interest rates expectations will likely keep on triggering corrections in the short term. On the daily chart, we can see that gold continues to trade in the middle of the range defined by the key 3,438 resistance and the 3,245 support. There's not much else we can glean from this time frame, as market participants will likely continue to play the range until we get a breakup on either side. So we need to zoom in to see some more details. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we have a minor support zone around the 3,330 level. That's where the buyers continue to step in with a defined risk below the support to position for a rally back into the 3,438 resistance. The sellers, on the other hand, will look for a break lower to pile in for a drop into the 3,245 support next. On the 1 hour chart, there's not much else we can add here, as the buyers will look for a rally from this support, while the sellers will look for a break and a drop into the next support. These red lines define the average daily range for today. For the upcoming catalysts, tomorrow we have Fed's Waller speaking and the FOMC meeting minutes. On Thursday, we get the US flash PMIs as well as the US jobless claims figures. Finally, on Friday, we conclude the week with Fetcher Powell's speech at the Jackson Hole Symposium.